Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is basically me talking about my laser hair removal experience. I have been talking about it a lot on my social media, especially on Instagram. So I thought I'd just film this video and tell you exactly why I decided to get laser hair removal. What was my first consultation like and what was my first treatment like? I know that laser hair removal is probably something that quite a lot of people want in their life. I know that I definitely wanted it for years, and I saw an offer online and it was just too good to refuse. So as you guys know, I have very dark hair. I am mixed race, so when it starts to grow back, it's really visible. And my hair's, especially on my armpits and stuff, grow back almost black, so it's so obvious when it starts growing back that the hairs are coming through. And for me, it affected my self-confidence. It made me perhaps not want to wear vest tops in the gym and stuff like that. And going on holiday wearing bikinis, I was always really self-conscious of my bikini line. So I thought, I'm going to keep an eye out for any offers, and then as soon as something comes up, I'm going to jump on it. Now, I went in with this thinking, I'm going to go and pick one area of the body to start with. And I thought it was going to be my underarms, because obviously, you show your arms more than most other places of your body. But in the end, I actually decided to go for a bikini line laser hair removal. I knew that summer was coming up. Obviously, I know with the coronavirus and everything that I won't be going on a summer holiday, but that probably affected me the most, especially on holiday. I felt like I wanted to wear all these really nice bikinis, especially the higher leg ones, but I was really, really nervous. So I thought, by getting laser hair removal in my bikini area, then I'll be able to put that on and not even have to think about it and worry that when it starts growing back, people are going to see, I'm going to feel all self-conscious about it. I didn't want that anymore. So that's the reason why I decided to go for that particular body area. Now, I went to skin clinics. This is the logo here. It's quite a well-known one, and they have clinics all over the country. And I knew that skin are used by the NHS as well, so it's a known sort of brand, so to speak. And I thought the NHS would not be going with a provider that they didn't trust, so that was good enough for me. Now, the offer that I saw online that made me actually go for this was that it was 50% off. It was a limited time only, obviously, but I thought 50% off, that is too good to refuse. Now, I know that laser hair removal can be quite expensive, so I thought with that amount of discount, then I'll be able to afford it, because they actually do 0% finance offers as well, which I thought was absolutely amazing. So I went for my consultation earlier this week, and I let the hair grow because we need to see whether or not you would be suitable for this treatment, because it isn't suitable for everyone. And it basically, they look at how dark the hair is and how light your skin is. If it's really, if it's dark hair and lighter skin, then the laser actually targets the pigmentation of the hair. Whereas if you had blonde hair, for example, then it may not work as well. So thankfully, with my hair being so dark, they told me that it should be absolutely fine. And they did me a little patch test with the laser, which actually didn't hurt at all. I was really shocked. It just made a loud noise. They swiped it over an area and just said to keep us in the know if you have any reactions or anything like that, but I didn't. And then I decided to go forward with it and book my treatments. So you do have to book up front. Now, the thing that I like about skin is that I asked how many sessions would you recommend, and they didn't say, go for the higher number. They said, most people have 8, but feel free to go with the 6 if you want to, and you can always add on. I didn't feel the pressure, if you will, to buy the most sessions so that they could get the most money out of me. It wasn't like that at all. So I felt really at ease, because it felt like they were more concerned about me and what I wanted rather than just seeing the big bucks and getting in as much money as possible. So I was really happy about that. I did decide to go for 8 sessions rather than 6 and topping up, because I thought I'd rather just make sure that I've had enough sessions for it to work. The lady who I had my consultation with went through all the ins and outs of making sure that I'm ready for the treatment, etc. Like, don't have any products there, clean dry skin, make sure it's shaved, etc, etc. It was really quick and simple, and I actually understood everything. I didn't even have a lot of questions. They will ask you about any underlying health conditions that they need to be aware of, but mine was pretty much straightforward. I didn't have anything really to declare. And then, as I said, I booked in those 8 sessions. Now, I paid, with the discount, £620. For a normal bikini line, it would have been 520, I think. But I paid extra to have more of a Brazilian sort of laser hair removal rather than just the normal sort of outlines of the bikini, because I wanted it to go a little bit further in. So I thought, for the sake of like an extra £100, I'll have that extra bit taken off. I did actually put it on my credit card and paid it off in 1 instalment, but like I said, they do finance offers as well. And a great thing that I wanted to tell you about, guys, is that as part of this offer, for anyone that books the 8 treatments, you actually get a free hydrofacial worth £90, which, of course, you know me, I love a bargain. I was so happy, and I told them that that was definitely something that I wanted to do, as well as the laser hair removal. So that's all in my notes, and hopefully I'm going to get that booked soon so I can share that experience with you. But yeah, I booked my first appointment and I went for it yesterday. So basically, I went in, she said you can either keep your underwear on or take it off. And then she basically like drew with this sort of like white pencil where exactly she was gonna go in with the laser, and she basically just like went over my skin. Now, a lot of you will be thinking, oh, did it hurt? What was it like? It's not painless, I'm not gonna lie, but it was bearable, and it's far less painful than any sort of wax treatment that you could have. So basically, she moved this like laser thing over the skin, and it was almost like a bit of a hot zap type thing. It was like a pinprick of pain, but it moved before you could even think, ow, if that makes sense. And I was only in there for like 15 minutes. It was so quick, and obviously I was a little bit self-conscious, obviously, like taking my underwear off in front of a stranger. But the consultant was so nice and friendly. She chatted to me throughout, and in the end, I wasn't self-conscious at all, because I was just thinking to myself, she's done this a lot of times before. She told me that she's had this laser hair removal in the same area as well. So I wasn't like really too nervous, because in the end, it's my decision to get the laser hair removal there. So it's the lesser of two evils, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I feel a bit embarrassed taking my clothes off, but it's worth it for sure. Like I said, I was only in there for 15 minutes, which isn't long at all. And the great thing about the clinics is that they're open quite late as well. I work full time, so I wanted something that I could do in the evenings, and they're also open at weekends as well, which is amazing. So you have to go for your treatments 6 weeks apart. I was actually quite shocked at that, because I thought, oh great, you know, I could have it done within like 3 months. So I'm probably looking at the best part of a year. And the reason you have to wait 6 weeks apart in between each appointment is so that you can see how the hair grows back, etc. And she also said that each time you go back, they might adjust the laser setting and maybe make it a little bit stronger depending on your hair type, etc., how it's growing back and stuff, which I guess is a good thing, because it means that they're acknowledging how the treatment's working and whether or not they need to like strengthen the laser to target it even more. So she said that sometimes it can grow back in patches. It's not like they've missed anything like that. So I guess I'm just going to have to keep an eye on that. And I'm going to go back at the end of April, hopefully, if I can. It's uncertain times at the minute with Corona, and have my second treatment. As I said, I am looking forward to having that hydrofacial as well. I think it's basically like a machine that almost like sucks out all the dirt and crap that's sort of embedded into your skin, and obviously living in the city centre, it's probably going to be really mucky for me. So yeah, I'll probably post a couple of stories on my Instagram about that. I'll leave the link down below. Another thing to mention is that when I went for my first appointment, I got like a free sort of goodie bag type thing, and it has 3 products in it. So you first have this sort of like cooling mist spray, and she actually offered me some of that after my first treatment as well. It's basically just to calm the skin. Obviously you put it through trauma, so it's just to calm it down and soothe it. And that's a full-size bottle as well. Apparently all of these items are worth like £45, which is really good. She also gave me an aloe vera gel and an SPF cream. Obviously I won't be putting the SPF cream on my bikini line, but I can easily just like bring that on a holiday whenever I go on one and just use it like on my face, on my body. After my treatment I did use the aloe vera gel again, to like the cooling mist, it's just to soothe the skin, and that was really nice. You guys know that I've got very sensitive skin and I didn't react to it at all, and there's been no sort of side effects yet of the treatment, so thankfully it's going well so far. Obviously I know I've only had one, but I will keep you guys in the loop about my journey and how it's working, and I'll also write a blog post as well. I did take a picture of the machine, so if you want to have a little bit more, read a little bit more information about it, then click the link down below for my blog, and I will upload an article going into a little bit more detail, and I'll add some pictures in as well. If you guys have any questions about any of this, then feel free to put them in the comment section down below. Send me an email, reach out to me on Instagram. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you guys have got, and actually I love hearing from you. So I hope this video has been at least a little bit helpful for you guys, especially if you are considering going for the laser hair removal or not. Obviously the offer that I went for is over now, but do keep an eye out on the website, because I think that they do have special offers quite often, and obviously if you could save money, it's always, you know, a great thing, and obviously I've saved quite a lot by getting 50% off. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to watch these, and I'll hopefully make my content better with each time I go. So have a great weekend guys, stay safe, especially in these times at the minute, uncertain with Corona. Take care, and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys.